welcome back to this month's broadcast. We are your hosts, Pocky
and Shruti. Let's start this month off with a Good Morning Lawler brought to you by Dia.
Hello and welcome to Good Morning Lawler. My name is Dia Raj and I'll be your host. For many years, Earth Day has been celebrated by people all around the world every April 22nd to come together and promote awareness for the health of our environment. Increasing natural disasters and rising global temperatures may seem impossible for one human, let alone millions, to slow down. We can see coral reefs dying, animals on land and in the ocean with trash in their stomachs or around their body, and factories and major companies around the world are continuing to pollute our air and our living spaces. But even a small step, like picking up litter on the sidewalk that may have otherwise ended up in the ocean, still makes an impact. It's a step in the right direction and an important change. There are many ways that even you, yes you, can also make a change. Instead of driving, you can carpool, take public transportation, walk, skate, or ride a bike. While it may seem insignificant in the grand scheme of things, your shopping habits can also have a negative impact on the environment. By buying thrifted or little-used outfits online, new resources aren't used to make new clothing. Some studies even show that online shopping is better for the environment because it takes about 30% fewer resources to sell items online. So go ahead and open up Amazon. Many people may know that food production is responsible for 1/4 to 1/3 of all greenhouse gas emissions worldwide, and the majority of the blame falls on the meat industry. The BBC reported that if the entire world went vegetarian and ate no red meat by 2050, food-related emissions would decrease by 60%. And if the world went vegan instead, emissions would decrease by about 70%. It may be time for you to try out some incognito chicken nuggets. Helping our Earth not only helps our environment, but also our community. There are many ways to help our community, such as what the Interact Club is doing. They are working on 2 projects this month. One where they're creating thank you videos for healthcare workers to show them their appreciation for all the work they've done for us, and one where they're writing letters to cancer patients to show them that they don't have to suffer alone. Both of these projects show the community that they have someone there for them, who also respects and acknowledges the obstacles that they've had to face and are still facing today to be where they are. So don't be afraid to make a change. Whether it's picking up litter you found on the sidewalk or writing a letter of appreciation to someone, you can make a difference. And that's all for Good Morning Lawler.
Thank you, Dia, for that informational yet entertaining segment. Now let's head over to Shreya for this broadcast's question of the month.
Now let's head to Rick for some book recommendations.
To celebrate World Book Day 2021, we decided to recommend 3 books for you guys, each of which are the first book in a series of books. All of the books in the list are available in the Frisco Public Library and the Lawler Library, and they should all be available online as well. All of the books on the list are realistic fiction, and they all are appropriate for FISD students.
For our first book, I recommend Belly Up by Stuart Gibbs. This book is a part of a mystery series called Fun Jungle, and to give you some background information, Fun Jungle is a massive theme park based in Texas that contains large habitats for many interesting animals from across the world. It's technically a zoo, but it has many roller coasters and theme park activities, and it's so large that it counts as its own county and has its own police. What keeps the series going is that in each book there's a crime committed against one of the animals in the zoo or committed towards something that connects to the zoo. In this book you can follow along with the main character Teddy Fitzroy and try to solve the mystery of who or what killed a certain animal. Next up we have Scythe by Neil Shusterman. This book belongs to the Ark of the Scythe series. This is a dystopian novel about a computer system that controls a society named Thunderhead. It's placed in a future where death is avoidable in any circumstance since technology is so advanced. You can even make yourself look and feel younger physically, but in your records, your real age will show. I highly recommend reading this book if you want to get into dystopian novels. Finally, I would recommend reading Space Case by Stuart Gibbs because just like Belly Up, it's also a mystery novel, except it's set in the future and on the moon. The storyline is that NASA is sending families onto the moon to see if they can manage to live on the moon long term. The only problem is that someone disappears and they have to find out why. That's about it for World Book Day. We'll see you next time.
Now let's move on to the Multicultural Night segment brought to you by Tatva.
The Multicultural Showcase was a way for students to showcase their culture and to bring a learning piece about their culture to our students and our families and our community.
Hello, my name is Parvati
and my name is Krisha.
And today we are going to be talking about our culture.
Hello, I am Adi Sangvi and I am presenting the Indian culture.
Hi, I'm Sahasra Tumola and I'll be talking about Telugu culture.
Hi, I'm Abby McGraw, and the culture that I'm going to be showcasing today is Irish culture.
The showcase was really important because it brought awareness and it was a time for kids to show off and learn about different cultures. So it's really important that we know the cultures around us and what our friends' cultures are and just the cultures in our school.
मधुरा पूरी सदना मृदु वदना मधुसूदना हि स्वागतम कृष्ण.
And the peanuts. Now let's get the plate and add the wedgies. Here's your bel puri, and please enjoy.
Ireland is also called the Emerald Isle. That's a little nickname for it because it's so green. There's so many farms and grass there. It's a very green place to go.
The biggest difference between Multicultural Night last year and the showcase this year is that we really wanted to make sure we incorporated all our students if they were virtual or face-to-face. And so a way we did that was to have students submit Flipgrids or videos through their history class showing off a different piece of their culture. So it could have been a recipe, a artifact, a song or a dance, and so they could show it off that way. Whereas last year we had students come in, make a board, or they did a presentation. So that's why it was different this year. Instead of having it in person, we just had it all virtual so everyone could join in.
Back in December, we had a special holiday cooking segment where Balaram and Abhi faced off in an epic cooking battle hosted by Tarun. And by popular demand, it's back. Let's over to the guys for an epic rematch.
Balaram, congratulations.
What? How?
Oh, you actually built in one hand? Hey legends, welcome back to the broadcast cooking competition. I'm your judge, Tarun Ramesh. Let's take a look at our competitors.
My name is Balaram. After winning the last competition, I was able to make it into my dream culinary school. And now I've graduated. I'm the #1 cook in North America. After destroying Abhi in the last gingerbread competition, I am still undefeated in all the tournaments I've participated in.
My name is Abhinav Maluru. I'm back from the gingerbread competition, and yes, I took an L, but I was on 900 ping, so I would say it doesn't really count. Can't believe I lost to such a talentless cook. Last time I was warming up, but this time I got it covered. This will be the greatest comeback of all time.
For this competition, competitors were given $10 for materials. Their goal is to make their best looking batch cookies. The best looking wins. And with no further ado, let the competition begin. Both of you made solid cookies, but there can only be one winner. And after careful consideration, the winner is Bobby. Congratulations.
Alright, I mean, I wasn't surprised. Like, it was kind of obvious. And also, a quick correction. What do you mean both of you made solid cookies? You mean like I did, right?
No way. This can't be real. This can't be real.
But here's the real dub. Finally, Gordon will accept me. My culinary talent exceeds all.
That's it, legends. Thank you so much for watching this month's broadcast. We're your hosts, Shruti
and Pocky, signing off.